they tried to take my boy El Fuego out, y'all. They tried to take him out. And I said, look, the problem with that is he didn't know anything. I said, well, he didn't know before, but he definitely finna know now. I got a question. Do y'all think that El Fuego is going to flip or work with the police and everything to take Madam down? I'm surprised that Madam ain't tried to take the detective out yet. She done tried, ain't no try. She did take out a whole bunch of people. Maybe she trying not to get her right now, but I can see her getting her. But yeah, they tried to take my boy out. And I said, one, he didn't know anything. Granted, they told him not to go down there, and he went down there anyways. And then the whole story that he said didn't make sense. Even Detective Davis was like, that didn't make sense. I said, it didn't make sense, though. He's talking about something. They broke in, did that, then they said, no, she was gone and everything. And I said, oh, my goodness. But yeah, he was almost out of there. And I said, he didn't know nothing. Then the fact that, when you think about the fact that he had their back and was trying to make sure they wasn't into it and all that stuff. But at the end, they was like, he put up a fight. I said, y'all crazy. I said, if y'all think this man ain't gonna have no, what's it called? If he ain't gonna look at y'all no type of way differently now that y'all tried to take him out, y'all crazy. To my son, he's like, okay, are we in some type of, so I'm in some sort of gang or something and everything? And I said, yeah, I don't know if El Fuego would try to work with the police, but he definitely, I don't see him being just cool with them again like that after they tried that. And I said, look, then, why would you believe, if you just found out that Casanova was a cop and everything, and he been recording y'all and all this, why would you take his word for something? Why would you take his word? But yeah, they was like saying that he down there talking. I know Babyface was the one that told Midnight and what's his name, Doc, and everything. But still, like, I wouldn't trust nothing they saying. But then once they find out that he didn't say nothing about them, they was like, okay, like, call it off and everything. And then she was like, when she told El Fuego, when he came to the club, was like, okay, we all done did things, we all in this together, you either with me, you believe me or you don't. And he's like, I believe. I said he did that to save himself because he don't believe her. I hope he don't. But then again, remember when he went to her and was like, he wanted to work at the bar, he wanted to be a bartender and everything. And when he left out, she was like, you talking about some bartender? You ain't working no bartender? You ain't gonna be no bartender and everything? And I said, El Fuego so gullible. He's so gullible. But yeah, they almost had him, and that's so messed up. Cause then the guard, Casanova told the guard, I don't keep calling him Casanova, the cop told the guard, get them out of the cell together. Then the cops go run up in there, talking about some, what happened here? Then you just pull them off of him? I think you know what happened, sir. I think you know what happened. What do you mean? Talking about some, what happened? What happened here? Maybe they wanted to know, how it all took place. But regardless, you seen what happened. But Detective Davis was like, they set you up and everything. You don't see that? Then he was like, no, I don't believe it. I said, I hope he believed that they set him up, because if not, you gullible. And I will watch my back. And then they should tell Midnight, Doc, Babyface, all of them, really, how far she would go. If she was finna take out her nephew, you over here thinking you rolling tight with her don't mean nothing. She was gonna take her nephew out. Then you gotta think about the fact that when the whole conversation she had with her daddy, when he was like, they don't touch family and everything, but she was finna take Amp out. But she can't touch her sister and everything. I said, she'd be the one who had to go. Then she tried to take her out. I was talking to somebody. I was like, didn't she try to take her sister out? Didn't her sister try to take Madam out? But they was like, yeah. I was like, I thought so. I could have sworn and everything. So why is she untouchable? I said, okay, if anything happened to Madam's daddy, then her sister gone. She out of there. Because, on the trailer, the concierge was saying how one of her family members has to go. I said, he might take out more than one. Who knows? And then they show her on the trailer. It goes real fast, but it looks like she's running into the nursing home or hospital or something. And I was like, okay, do y'all think that that's going to be the daddy? And that leads me to the next scene. The scene with the nurse lady with her sick tail. I said, look, she was talking about how the FBI had cameras in there because they thought he was faking and everything. But she was like, there's no way he'd be able to pull it off that long. So people think that she's working with the concierge to get him to finally talk and prove that he does understand everything and nothing really wrong with him and everything. Then it's talk that, okay, she's working with the FBI and the detectives and everything to take him down. And then it's just talk that she is sicko, because regardless, she is sick. Now, if you into that kind of thing, y'all both grown, whatever. But it's the fact that you thought allegedly, we don't know what her mind frame is right now, that he was unable to just understand and talk, and you up there doing that to him? You out there doing it to him? I was like, oh my goodness. And then what he said, she said, did that get your attention? Did you? I'm about to upload you to the show. I said, did that? She said, I mean, yeah, I think she said, did they get your attention or something? I said, girl, you wild and nasty. Oh my goodness. But yeah, do y'all think that she's working with the concierge or the FBI or anything? And do y'all think the camera's actually gone? Because she was like, they had cameras in here watching and everything. And I said, okay, they could. Why would they leave then? Why would they leave that fast with the cameras? I don't know. We just gotta wait to see, y'all. I wish they uploaded all the episodes instead of just 2 a week, because it'll be, look, we'll run through them so fast. But okay, who else? What else happened? So Casanova was supposed to be deleting the file. Did he delete it? Yeah, did y'all notice that they had uploaded only 30 minutes worth of the episode, and then jump to, when you go to episode 2, it'll show, do like a previously on all the Queensmen and everything, and they show what happened previously, and they were showing Doc and Babyface beating up El Fuego and everything. And I said, wait a minute now, I knew something was wrong, but yeah, they fixed it though. They definitely fixed it. But yeah, Casanova was supposed to delete the files and everything. But did y'all see the trailer? They show him, at first I thought that was gonna be El Fuego, but that's him. Because they show him, he's tied up to a chair and everything. Spoiler alert. He's tied up to a chair. And I think they had beat him up because it looked like he bloody or something. And Trouble gonna be right there. And they gonna said, I guess, want her to do something to him. And she gonna say, that's a cop. He's a cop. And then they show Madams standing over somebody saying, when I tell you not ready, you not ready. So the only person I could think of that she would be talking to like that is Trouble, because Trouble keeps trying to insert herself. She don't sit up here and she done got on a high speed chase to try to get them away from Midnight and amp them. And I said, look, that's another thing that didn't make no doggone sense. Because if you know they following you, and they said that they was following him because he was speeding and everything. Well, why the detective right there? That means y'all being watched, right? So, okay, they all get in the car to go chase after Trouble. They don't know. I don't think they know it's Trouble, because she said she stole the car, so they don't know who car that is. So why would Dime come pull up to my son, put it in here, and they get the doggone body. Do this make sense? Oh my goodness. They get the doggone body out, and they load the body into her car. Now they gonna know that's your car. They gonna know that's your car. And not just that, they left the doggone truck there. I don't know if they went back and got it, because we didn't see that. So we can only assume that maybe they went back and got it before the police came back. But I was saying how that didn't make sense, because don't they have cameras on streets? I mean, not everywhere. And then sometimes businesses have cameras and stuff. Like, I want to see if they come into effect later. If they going to call in Midnight and amp them, as well as Dime, to see, like, what was that about. Because you can see, if they just stopped you, it was funny to get ready to search the truck, but they can't get it open and everything. They gonna want to know what happened when they left. They gonna want to know. So what if they got cameras and they run the cameras back and they see the child loaded up something that looked like a body up into their girl car, and then y'all left the doggone truck. Didn't they leave? Didn't I think all of them got in there, right? I'm gonna have to go back and watch the clip, but I think so. They left it there, and I said, why would you leave it there? But yeah, Trouble seen that they was finna get ready to open the trunk and everything, so she took it upon herself to lead them on. She hit the police car first, then they chased after her. So she drove it to the gas station, and that junk blew up or whatever. And Ray Sean is so scared or whatever. He's like, well, we did and all that. I said, I hope they don't do nothing to him, but I wouldn't be shocked that they did, because look, at first, and another funny part was when they walked in and seen the doggone body wrapped up in everything. And Midnight took a long time to get out there though. Ray Sean was like, did you see that? And Trouble was like, I don't know what you're talking about and everything. Then Trouble started saying how she asking Ray Sean about, what he saw, and he was like, I ain't see nothing. He kept saying, I ain't see nothing. So Midnight came up, what y'all see? What y'all see? I said, oh my goodness. Then they got back in there. He told them to get back in there. So they got back in there. He's like, what y'all see? Ray Sean was like, I ain't see nothing. He said, I ain't see nothing. Trouble said, yes, he did. I seen that body, and he did too. And then they was like, they ain't gonna say nothing. They ain't gonna say nothing new. Ray Sean probably wasn't gonna say nothing unless he get intimidated by the police or interrogated by the police and everything. He's like, what y'all see? Look, that was so funny. But yeah, they did, man. I'm disappointed that they did this to El Fuego, but we knew it was coming. I thought they was going to get him, though. I thought he was out of there. I definitely did. I wonder if they're going to show him again on Sisters or not. I wonder if they're going to show him again. I mean, now it wouldn't really be no reason to, because now Danny with Preston, well, not with him officially, but yeah. What else happened that was interesting to me? Let me see. They still being investigated. They had to let all the men go. All the men go and everything, because they said they didn't have anything. But I said, okay, Okay, I know Babyface got arrested because Miss whatever that lady name was. I forgot her name. I got it. Hold on, let me see. Miss Patty. Because of Miss Patty. But they was like, they didn't have nothing on none of them. None of them. But I said, technically, did El Fuego confess or no? I think he just said what happened. He gave that story about what happened or whatever, and she just arrested him because she wanted them. She almost cost him his life, to be honest, because he said that too. I know what I forgot. Tommy now. So, because Tommy let the concierge up in her office, she got all these security guards and all these people. And I said, I bet somebody up in the concierge camp, somebody in there, you got too many. It's way too many. And Tommy trying to tell her that, Blue was trying to tell her, and Blue was okay, y'all. She took the lady phone. I thought she about to take a dog, because she was like, nice dog. Something she said, and I was like, she about to take this lady dog. But yeah, Tommy and them trying to tell Madam that, that's too many. And Tommy's like, I don't even know who some of these people are. Tommy's so funny. Tommy, what he said, I be in her bedroom or watching her bedroom or, protecting her and stuff like that. So she got all these people, and I said, I bet somebody ain't no good. I said, somebody can't be trusted. I don't know who it's going to be, but I said, somebody, it's too many. It's way too many. Anytime it's way too many, they can't be trusted. So, but yeah, do y'all think that the family member that the concierge said he going to get is going to be her daddy or Amp? They're the only two family members. I mean, at this point, Blue and Tommy will be one of her family members as well, but I think she would have the most response over her daddy. And we was talking about that. Me and somebody was talking about that. I think her daddy would be the target. But we don't know. It might not be. Who knows at this point? But yeah, let's see. Who else? Who else is there, y'all? That Fernando dude, the concierge brother. So Blue want to get him, but basically Madam was saying it's too much heat going on, so they can't get him right now. But if he comes after her, she could get him. And I said, yeah, he gonna come back. I said, he think he bad. He definitely do. But yeah, she had on a bulletproof vest and everything. I said, look, everybody should have on one by now if you're gonna be in this business. But yeah, what season do you think it's gonna be? Do y'all think it's gonna be before somebody starts to flip? And I ain't talking about El Fuego because he could flip at any moment at this point because he don't want to be a part of this anyways. But I'm talking about like Doc, them, Babyface, who else? Midnight, like all of them. Like who do you think will flip out of those three? Out of Midnight, Babyface, and Doc. Because wasn't Doc was, remember when they came in and the girl, I can't remember who it was. It was Tina or somebody and everything. And the dude that was remember when Doc was messing with his wife or a girlfriend or something. But yeah, I was like, okay, I wanted to know who's gonna flip first. But yeah, Casanova finna be out of there. He definitely is. I think that's everything. If not, I'll just make a separate video. But yeah, until next time, deuces.